desires, I'm glad to acquiesce, and her response has given no distress. I'm gratified to give my ward the chance to see a show, a concert, or a dance. I don't regret the time or expense that such occasions shape a woman's sense. In that way does the world a school become, with lessons often glad and rarely glum. And if she buys a bow, some lace, a dress, such beauty will not make me love her any less. Her father's order gives her by constraint, but exploitation of that would but tame a match that's strained already by our ages. So it will be by her choice if she engages an older man with 4,000 crowns a year, a tender heart and understanding clear. If elements as these can compensate and give my argument some greater weight, then we'll find our way as man and wife, and do it without all that other strife. But I would rather sacrifice that thrill than have her wed me so against her will.
Oh. Such sweetness, brother. I can hardly stand it.
My nature follows, but as I command it. No love comes from the prating and harassing that makes a child count days till parents passing.
But when a youth enjoys ongoing vice, you find that later on you pay the price. For once you cater to each, every notion, you find them fixed on freedom of emotion, and they'll not quickly change.
Well, then why do it?
Why change them?
Why?
Think how they misconstrue it.
And what might they mistake?
You mean to say that when you're wed, she'll still go her own way?
Why might she not?
And you, sir, will embrace each mark she should draw upon her face?
Oh, yes.
And you'll yield to dresses, shoes, and balls while you stay home just wandering the halls?
Of course.
You'll receive young squires.
No doubt.
Admit the man she admires.
Why not?
Sit idly by as gallants flatter.
I guess.
You act as though it didn't matter. How late the evening might have gone.
Most gladly.
You are old! And you're besotted. Please leave us. Such free thinking is offensive.
I'll trust my wife and I'll not grow defensive. But we'll continue as we've thusly gone.
And thus you will be a cuckold and a pawn.
I can't know quite what fate for me intends, but I'm convinced it's you whom she extends that mantle which to me you tied and buckled, as you've all but asked to be a cuckold.
Oh. I hope I can enjoy such comic tears when my age should reach some 60 years.
If you will have me, you'll not be disgraced by one who bends the laws of being chaste. But if betrothed to you, right here and now, I can't imagine keeping such a vow.
While such a sordid lifestyle we abhor, it seems to be the thing you're asking for.
Just hold your tongue right there, you little slut.
You've earned the right to be this humor's butt. I'll go. But please hear this beyond your spite. To lock up women isn't very bright. Your servant, sir.
Oh, dear brother, I am not yours. Such lunacy! The foolish man explores such choices as will chase each new disaster. He'll not survive one day as that girl's master. Between his foolish mimicry of style, a whore awash in coquetry and guile, a servant without semblance of decorum, he'll be destroyed however I implore him. I had never seen such ill-assembled troop pretending to be a friendly family group. Associating with them just might quell what fondness I have won from Isabelle. I think it's time I took her from this place, out into the country for a change of pace.
Ergaste, there goes that villain that I hate. The patron of the girl I venerate.
It's just I find I can't keep myself from these quarrels when I perceive the looseness of these mortals.
I'll take a chance and give him my greeting. I think this might just be a lucky meeting.
Oh, the world's not like it was when I was young. In my day, I knew how to hold my tongue. Had I spoken then as they do now, I'd get a smack.
He didn't see my bow.
Perhaps he can't see out that side. Go round the man.
It's just I can't abide to stay in the city one more day. I
must get in his home some way.
There, I thought I heard some sounds. The countryside knows certain civil bounds. Go to him. I'm hearing things today. The countryside promotes more wholesome play. What's this? Move in. I thought some thought was there. Again! Now two are in my head.
Do my respects, dear sir, disturb your thoughts?
They might.
I'm sorry. It's just that I thought to make the most of this most happy fate, to make acquaintance with a man of weight.
Yes.
And if, forgive me, but I'm nervous, I might place myself in your fair service.
My thanks.
I hope you'll not see us as gapers. In fact, our fortune places us as neighbors.
How nice.
Have you heard the gossip from the court? I'd gladly give you a full report.
Why should I care?
Well, some are curious when rumors fly, both true and spurious. I'm sure you'll be in prominent attendance at festival for royal sons' ascendants.
I may.
Such pomp you only find in Paris, and from this city no one could tear us. The country's filled with such awful rustic bores. How do you pass the time?
I have my chores.
And yet, some relaxation's not a sin, as too much work can stretch a man too thin. What do you do before you go to sleep?
Whatever I please!
Oh, sir, that is so deep. If only all pursued the things that please, we might find one day all mankind agrees. I'll not hold you up, but sometime may drop by for more respects than I might pay.
Your servant! Ow! Ow!
Dolt, what thought you of that dunce?
His pants must be too tight. He barely grunts.
It drives me crazy.
What?
It gives me pains to find my love tied to this knot for brains. This angry cat, this blind protective dragon, this tail who thinks the dog he must be a wagon. Ugh! He locks my love in vile subordination and keeps from her all joys of liberation.
It's just as well. It's just this cruel constraint which will but hell to harden her complaint.
Huh?
Allow the two to have their little wars. A woman tightly watched is nearly yours.
Huh?
The callousness of father or of mate bodes well for what you aim to consummate.
Oh.
I have no talent in seductive arts and never had a way of winning hearts, but to such men I've been a sometime slave, and cannot describe the joy it gave when they found a wife with husband so intense that every word ran off in foul offense. These men, so full of spleen and angry pride, who lock the women up and slyly spy. At every glance these fellows find a fault, while lovers, at such actions, would exult. It's fine, they say, such anger only favors a woman's wish to find some other flavors.
Oh.
And when she voices some complaint, we're eager to absolve her of this taint. Indeed, no finer fate might toll this knell than his hostility towards Isabelle.
And yet, I've seen her going on 4 months, and haven't gotten word with her yet once.
Great love lends wings, but you cannot fly.
Oh.
What I would do
There's nothing I wouldn't try. And yet, what can be done? That vulture hovers suspicious, the street is filled with lovers. They keep no servants, not a waiting maid, who might enable access for a trade and take some hand in turning the events for some reward of little recompense.
Has she then got no inkling of your feeling?
I've had no chance for serious revealing, and though I haven't actually hailed her,
Oh.
when they go out, I know she knows I've hailed her. She's seen me speaking volumes in a glance, whene'er my eyes are given half the chance. They scream of love, but how am I to know she can read a language in her glove?